a passenger in the Suburban gets out of the back door with a gun in his hand, and the shooting starts. The individual who got out of the Suburban was killed. There was an individual inside the Suburban who was wounded and transported by the individual who approached the car to begin with, and an innocent bystander who was in a home across the street was killed by a stray bullet. We have 5 people in custody. Charges are pending. I explained all that to the family, and that's what we have right now. We are trying to identify one more person. If we have difficulty identifying him from the video we have, we will give you that picture and ask you to flash it all on the television. And that's what we have right now.
Chief, the person whose picture that you're going to share with us later, is that the person that's believed to be the driver of the Suburban?
No, he's the person who approached the Suburban on the passenger side and then came running around the corner after the shooting started. So right now we are looking for him. The remainder of the people, the other 3 left in the Suburban, are being detained pending charges.
Can you tell us about the victim?
Which one?
The innocent bystander.
The innocent bystander was a male in his mid-60s.
Was he just standing outside?
No, he was inside his house watching TV.
And the other victim?
The folks in the Suburban were all in their late teens, early 20s, it appears. Now this is preliminary. It's what I know at this time, subject to change, but this is what I know right now.
How many people total in the Suburban, Chief?
Total 5. 1 dead, 1 wounded, the other 3 are in custody.
The folks that you have behind you, are they family to the people from the house?
Yeah, they're family. It's the daughter and the brother, and I'm not sure who the other folks are. The daughter and the brother. Explained all this to them. I have them in a car with a detective right now, going over it in greater detail with them, explaining what happened and what the next steps will be for them.
The suspects and the other person that's deceased, are they from this neighborhood? Do they live in
That I don't know. I don't know anything about them right now, but we will. I will say this, that I have said that a lot of this violence that we're seeing is due to risky behavior. What we saw here today was risky behavior, and it resulted in the senseless death of a resident in the neighborhood. And it is just insane that people have no respect for other people's safety. I am outraged by this, and trying to contain my emotion right now. But this is what leads to the violence in our city. This risky, outrageous behavior with no regard for anyone else's safety or life.
Were there any other people inside the home where the victim died?
No. Speaking with the daughter, she asked me if we would go back in and get the puppy in there, and I said, well, I was just in there, and I said I didn't see a puppy. She asked us to look in the bedroom. We did, and we brought the puppy out and gave it to the one of the friends.
Have you found any drugs or any weapons?
We found weapons. We have found weapons. But again, this is all developing right now. I don't know anything further than what I've told you.
We saw some kids being escorted crying. Any relation to the family?
I'm not sure what kids you saw, but the folks in that Suburban were all young.
Were there any witnesses that stopped to help or anything that you know of?
There were some folks who called the police, yeah. But I believe actually one of the relatives of the deceased called. I believe. I'm not sure about that. That's what I understood. But anyway, that's all we have right now. And if we need your assistance in trying to identify this individual, we'll follow up with you tomorrow morning.
So when you say that a deal was about to go down, was it a drug transaction?
I'm merely stating what it looked like. I can't tell you what it was, what kind of deal it was, but there was something going on. And again, by the actions of those in the Suburban slowly circling the gas station, something was getting ready to happen, and it did.
So you seem very concerned and upset for all of this happening. There's been 9 shootings from the count that we kind of have in the past days. What can you tell us about that?
Again, well, there's a lot of people out there with guns that shouldn't have guns. It's not the people with a concealed carry license that are running around shooting people. It's the criminals who couldn't get licenses to carry guns that are still carrying them. That's part of the problem. That people who shouldn't have guns has them.
Chief, can you tell us what your message is to, first of all, this grieving family, and also to those criminals that are out there with no regard?
You know, my heart goes out to the family. I express my condolences to them, and no words are going to comfort the family, at least not at this point. To those who are out there and they're engaging in this risky behavior, it's not going to end well. It never does. Eventually. That's all I have.
The person transported, was she a female? Is it female?
I don't believe so.
Are they okay?
But pardon?
Are they still alive?
I don't know. But the person transported was one of the individuals in the Suburban.
So the body that's laying there, is that the
That's the person that got out of the back door of the Tahoe with a gun.
a young man in his
Yes. Yes.
Okay, thank you
Okay.
guys. We'll update you with the
One more.
SAPD PIO. if we
Chief,
have
the
anything
person
else.
that you're looking for, I know you said that you secured some weapons, but the person that you're looking for, is that person believed to be still armed at this time, or anything else? you can tell
Yes.
the public at this
Yes. Yes. We believe that he is still armed, and obviously dangerous. Okay. Thank you all.